construction fans, Grey Wolf here from Grey Wolf Construction. We are on our way to a site that has been long overdue. We are building the windmill for the Newestein district, and this should bring plenty of new electronic abilities and more reliable resource of energy for the town as well as the people in the towns next to us. We have our Case 2050M bulldozer loaded up on the back of the flatbed here. We're heading to the construction site where the rest of the company is waiting for me. Once we get there, we'll be unloading the bulldozer and getting right to work right away. As you can see, we're getting there a little bit late, so once we unload, we're going to wait for morning to start breaking soil. Now we have our Levier 736 bulldozer on site, which is going to be doing most of the heavy pushing for the soil, and our Case 2050M will just be cleaning up any cuts that we make. Now I try to use the Case 2050M to do some heavy pushing, but it's just not going to happen. This is a bulldozer more suited for small leveling jobs and just cleaning up any cuts that are left in the soil when you're using the bulldozers for bigger job sites. Now you'll notice something that I do when I'm using the bulldozers here to push a lot of soil. I keep the blade down in the soil, tilted forward, and then when I get to a point where the soil starts to push back or becomes too heavy for the bulldozer to manually push through, I lift the blade up and keep it tilted forward to push the soil over top of itself. Once it's pushed over top of itself, I can go back and continue this process until the soil is completely off the site. Now we bring in our scrappy 2050M Case bulldozer to clean up some of the cuts in the soil and to help level out this landscape here. We'll be bringing the compactor in soon after we're finished here, and then the concrete pumps will be able to lay some of the cement that will be the foundation of the windmill. Now, since most of the bulldozing is pretty much finished and we've got the soil all piled up nice and neat, we're going to be bringing in the half pipe tipper with one of the wheel loaders, and we're going to assist the bulldozers in clearing the site. Now I have to admit I parked a little too close to the site, and I do not recommend dropping the soil off into the half pipe tipper like this. Now, if you drop your bucket too low on the wheel loader, it will slow you down so that you get a more precise cleanup But if you want to get the job done fast, just pick the bucket off the ground a little bit and you'll be moving a lot quicker. Now, a trick to not activate the backup camera is to press the button in intervals of 1 second. This will keep the backup camera from activating and allow you to continue to look out the front window of the interior cab view. Now that the soil has been removed, we'll be using the compactor to press the soil in and make sure that it's sturdy enough for our L28 Liebherr drill rig, which will be coming onto the site to bore some holes into the ground and get the foundation ready for the windmill. I think some music will do it. This song is Being Alive by Audio Machine. Loading up the engine and generator for the windmill at the steel mill, and we'll be going into the job site very soon. Fortunately, we don't have too far to drive as the steel mill's pretty close to the site of the construction. I'm curious to find out what's over there as well. So we'll set aside the engine and turbine. Now it's time to lay some more concrete for the foundation of the windmill. We'll be setting up the turbine's body in just a moment, but to secure it in place, we've already got the pipes in the ground, and now we need the cement foundation finished off here. With our concrete pump and our Liebherr cement truck, we should be able to do this pretty quickly. This song, by the way, is Modern Cult from Holygram. Now that that's done, let's get our cement truck and concrete pump off the site and out of the way. Now it's time to deliver the body of the windmill, so we're picking up the silos here at the steel mill as well. Putting them on the back of our man truck, and the other crane, the 1300, will be lifting them up into place. Now we're getting the body of the silo put together, so the windmill is really coming along. We'll be putting the turbine engines on soon, and then after that we'll be putting on the windmill's blades as well. And as you can see, this structure is very, very, very tall. So we're using the LTM 1300 Liebherr crane for this job, and it's going to be the only crane you could really use that's going to be necessary. I would recommend taking the 1060 to the steel mill to help load up these silos and anything else you might need from the steel mill. Other than that, keep your 1300 on site and keep your trucks ready to load up with the material, because it's a lot of material loading, a lot of crane work. And with that, the main body of the windmill is finally finished. We're putting on the engine turbine as well as the blades soon after. And with the windmill being finished, we're bringing some eco-friendly energy to the city that is more affordable and less harmful on Mother Nature. Now we finish off with the gearbox so that we can place the turbines on the windmill and begin to bring this energy efficient and eco-friendly wind power to the area of Neuestein and the industrial factories nearby. And these blades are no joke. That's why we are using the Liebherr LTM 1300 to get these into place. This song is The Messenger by Audio Machine. Of course, working well into the night to get this project finished by morning. And once we're done here, we're gonna pack it up and head to the next construction site. Another beautiful morning in the city of Neuestein, this German town of ours, and Grey Wolf Construction has finished yet another company contract. And look at it, it's just a towering, magnificent, beautiful looking windmill there. We're bringing a lot of eco-friendly power to the region. We'll be building a second one as well. But for now, we're going to go home to the home base and figure out where we lie in the company contracts. Grey Wolf Construction will be back again with more construction greatness. I look forward to seeing you guys there, and thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and keep an eye out for my future videos. I'm going to try to be a little more consistent now that I've got a new phone and I'm able to produce these a little bit better and not have any problems. So, look forward to seeing you guys all. You can also follow me on Twitch at Grey Wolf Construction. And if you're not aware, Construction Simulator 3 just came out for Nintendo Switch, so get your hands on a copy of that. And if you haven't purchased it already for consoles, Xbox One and PS4, what are you waiting for? This is an awesome construction game. You will not find anything else like it on the market. And that does it for us today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Stay strong, construction on, contractors, let's get to work.